her 6th of the season last night. Fawcett in the corner, tied up along the boards. As Pena battles with it down low, it's Markstrom coming back the other way. Her pass is picked off in the middle of the offensive zone for Bemidji. Wheeling around as that one goes in front, nobody home for the Beavers. Played back, and Anderson up to Olekainen, but it was off her skate and she couldn't control. Wright with it now. Wright wheeling behind as Anderson tries to get a stick on it. Now in the skates as Patricus tries to chip it away, but a good defensive play as Hunt's able to recover. Moody behind her own net. Up to Patricus, who loses it again. Bemidji trying to start back, tied up there, but Olekainen will flip it out. This could go down for icing, but it's waved off. The Huskies get a change as Bemidji starts off, picked off there by Patricus. Patricus with a nice move. She's tripped off and off the iron it goes. Settled down by Rose and started out again by Wright. Trying to pull through was the stick of Thibodeau, but taken away by the Huskies. Corralled once more by Berglund. Berglund walking around. Her toss in front hit a skate, and it's picked up again by Markstrom, who slams on the brakes in the corner. Markstrom trying to find it, taken away there by Thibodeau. Once again, it's Berglund. Out to the back for Rose. Her shot on net goes kicked into the corner by Fitzgerald. Dynick trying to push it ahead to Broughton. She does. Unit change. Hutchinson walks in. Her shot goes wide of the net. And back behind is Salins. Patricus' backhand pass hits a stick and out for Maurer it goes. Shot on net, easily saved by Finn. Across for Rose now, who enters onside at the line as Wright was tied up with her. Turbeville trying to push it ahead, does, and it's Salin back the other way. A nice pass to Patricus and a chip forward for Olekainen. Olekainen loses it as she had a breakaway. Now Moody back to Olekainen. Moody, shot blocked again. It was Wright getting a pad on it. Chipped forward by Dynick. And Redford tying it up along the near. Kicked in the corner easily by Fitzgerald. Salins tying it up along the boards and pushing it ahead for McCarrick. Thrown in front there, but steered away by Turbeville. Now Bemidji looking for some pressure. Terrace pushes it up now. Shot on net, blockered away by Fitzgerald. And the Huskies start back with Salins. Olekainen will kick it up to her stick, but it's too far. As a Bemidji clearing pass ended up hitting Olekainen again. In comes Berglund now for Bemidji at the line. She goes down behind the goal line and pushes it up again. Across for Joyce, whose shot gloved by Fitzgerald, and out to the point for Hunt. Her shot knocked out of the air by Markstrom, who starts back. Markstrom with it now all by herself. She'll spin away and try to chip it behind her to Patricus, but it's flipped out to neutral ice again. Anderson with a nice move in her own zone will just spin away. And Salins will head it up to Olekainen. Too far for Olekainen as she will finally control and push it to her partner in Patricus. Bemidji starts back now. Chipped ahead as Olekainen's down low. Taken away there by Tugis with 2 minutes remaining in the first. Battled up along the boards and knocked out of the air again by Salins. Salins starts back. Her pass too far again as it's turned back by Billick. Centering pass for Ollikainen too far, as it'll be Anderson for Bemidji walking in. Anderson wheeling around, faking a pass out to the point, now finally goes for Billick's shot on, but Anderson will push it forward, but will be forced to chase it back in her own zone. A big collision down low leaves Anderson of Bemidji shooken up in the corner. She'll find her way back into the play as Patricus tips it back for Salins. Now Anderson up to her feet, back checks into the zone. Tied up along the boards, not much movement and a whistle blown as we have another frozen puck. Wovoda starts back, but it's gloved and knocked down, and we get a hand pass on Patricus. So we'll go all the way down into Husky territory for a face-off. Shots on goal to this point, 17 for BSU, 13 for St. Cloud State. Huskies trail by 2 after the latest goal by Togus. Tipped wide of the net and controlled again by Wright. Wright will leave it forward. That shot hit a stick in front, and Patricus will start it back. Ollikainen flips it in nicely into the offensive zone and goes after the puck. She'll steal it away and throw it out to the point. Trying to hold it in, can't, was Markstrom, and Bemidji comes back the other way. That shot looked like it handcuffed her own zone. Hunt once more up to Berglund. Tied up along the boards by Patricus as Salins tried to clear it out. The goal scorer for the Huskies starts back the other way. She headmans it up to Patricus, but it's taken away there as the pass was too far. Hutchinson's one touch up to Nelson was relayed in deep, and the Huskies try to catch the Beavers on a change. It's Patricus back the other way. Sent off the end wall, going after it, but easily covered. Gerald making the save, and Ollikainen's able to break out. Ollikainen will stop her own zone, but she gets her stick lifted, and the puck taken away by Terrace. Rink-wide pass too far for Wright, but Terrace will tap it low. First to the puck was Fawcett, and a shot goes high and over the net as Wright was looking to go over the shoulder of Fitzgerald. Salins leaves it for Markstrom and tapped ahead. That one hops the stick of Ollikainen at neutral ice. Turbeville will push it forward, but it's sent back in deep again. And walking around the net is Markstrom. That shot hit off the ankle of Turbeville and controlled deep in the corner. Taken away there by Thibodeau, but the Huskies try to get out of their own zone. Markstrom's too fast. Her pass too far for Turbeville. Now comes Patricus in 2-on-1. Patricus shot way over the net as that missed everything. Looking for a breakaway. 27 remaining in the second period. Patricus starts back for the Huskies. One more rush here in the second period. Thrown in front for Patricus, who on her knees tries to push it home, but she's tied up. Ollikainen trying to push it back, but back comes Togus for Bemidji. Anderson winds and fires. She might not have known how much time was left on the clock. Still 10 seconds. Tied up along the boards as that's the horn of the second period. Out comes Billick. Billick's pass finds Maurer walking up the middle. Trying to throw it in front, but steered away, now intercepted. But Ollikainen will find it anyway. Up to Patrikas now. 3-on-2 at the line. Patrikas will wheel behind the net. Patrikas still with it. She leaves it off for McCarrick, who cycles down low, throwing it in front. Ollikainen shot blocked away. Rebound, and she scores! Throws for Bemidji. Fawcett's backhand paddled away by Fitzgerald. Ollikainen goes off the near boards, but the carom too strong as Patrikas was unable to reach it. Hutchinson pressured by Molly Ollikainen. Backhanded in deep as two Bemidji players chase to McCarrick. And Ollikainen, pressured along the boards, will relay it forward. Knocked out of the air there and picked up now by Nelson, who walks in. Nelson shot on net, glove down by Fitzgerald. Still loose there as Fitzgerald's able to find it. Some extra crewing by 3 with just over 10 minutes to play in regulation. Fawcett gets her pocket picked by Ollikainen, who's brought down. No call. She wanted a tripping. Erickson throws it on net. Good rebound control, but Patrikas will pick it up. Another line switch there as Patrikas was added to that top line. Tilke sent down to the second line, maybe for some offensive depth. Thrown out to Anderson, who fakes the shot and goes across to her partner McCarrick. McCarrick from no angle will throw it on net. Patrikas fans on the shot, but it slips through. And Hutchinson for the Beavers starts back. Rung around the boards. Fitzgerald will slow it down for Anderson. Ollikainen will chip it ahead for Erickson, but it's too far, and Billick will make a play on it. Anderson can't step up and make a play as Berglund slips her way through, tied up now by Tilke. Tied up again, no call as Moody was taken down there. Now pushed forward, but offsides. Joyce's saucer pass out to Hubers, broken up there in the middle, but walking in now is Maurer. Maurer wheeling and dealing, throwing it in front as that one hit high on Redford as she heads to the bench, but Erickson walks in for the Huskies. Thrown in front, Patrikas tied up. No call on that as Redford goes across. Moody's shot blocked. Bemidji starts back the other way, but they'll dump it in deep as Moody will go in after it. That pass handcuffs Ollikainen as she tried to tip it ahead. Fawcett tying. Crack the scoreboard and make it a 3-2 game. Left there for the Anderson of Bemidji. Taken away by the Anderson of St. Cloud. Anderson to Anderson it goes, and the Huskies Anderson controls. Tied up along the boards there, but pushed further along as Markstrom's pinch didn't work, but it's picked off again by Erickson. Another offensive zone turnover. Bemidji breaks out now with Togus. Expect to see a lot of that top line in the final minutes of this game. Walking in now is Fawcett's pass across for Togus, no go. Ollikainen trying to push it forward. Patrikas joins the party, but it's Erickson who finds it again. That one sent all the way down, and a whistle blows for icing. Now for Wovoda's backhand. That one hit off the glove of Fitzgerald, then rung off the crossbar. Out comes Hespenheide. Hespenheide with speed all by herself. Hespenheide shot on net, rebound loose. And off there by Patrikas, but she couldn't control it. Erickson walks out. Now it's Patrikas' shot blocked again in front. Add another Bemidji block as that one's tapped dead for Patrikas. Patrikas walks in Her shot missing the mark. Walking in now is Slattery's backhand shot kicked into the corner. Thrown in front for Erickson, but she couldn't control it. Saucer pass broken up there. Held in, but finally clearing the zone was Huber. Taken away by Patricus, who smashes into Maurer there. Huber walks in, throwing it to the middle, but taken away as Redford will start back. Patricus tries to stick her way through. And a foot race now. One time this quickly into the net. Draw tied up, but Illikainen will walk away with it. Out to Redford, gloved and knocked down to her stick. Illikainen spins away with 1:10 to go in the third period. Redford at the back and across to Slattery. Shot across for Illikainen, who couldn't get the one-timer off in time. Redford falls down, but somehow is able to keep it in the zone. Illikainen pushes it forward with 50-some seconds remaining in the third period of play. Fawcett's pass too far. Redford starts back with 50 seconds. It'd be a miracle if the Huskies could come back down by 3. Weirder things have happened, though. Tipped ahead now as the Huskies try to push it forward. Fawcett's pass sticked away by Erickson. Half a minute remaining as Bemidji starts back